Just got back from Louisville, Kentucky, where we spent a week visiting friends, family, eating a lot of food, and drinking a lot of bourbon. I had originally planned on making this a big training week since I wasn't working, but it turned out to be a bit of a lighter week for reasons I'll get into later. I didn't film my first day of working out, but I had a lot of fun playing around with some different exercises on the kettlebell, resistance band, and body weight, training strength, stability, and power with both double leg and single leg stuff. Tuesday was Taylor's birthday, 420, so I decided to try to do 420 burpees as a challenge for that day. It's something that I did last year, and I guess I forgot how hard it was. Last year when I did it, I did a little differently. I did a set of 120, set of 100, and then I think 50s until the finish, and it was really hard. But I figured that if I did sets of 10 every minute for 42 minutes, that would be pretty doable. So that's what I started off doing here, and it lasted at about till about 17 minutes. I got to 170, and at that point I laid on the floor for 3 or 4 minutes and contemplated quitting and a number of other negative things. I decided to keep going. I think I did a set of 30, a couple sets of 25, and then just knocked out 10s until the end. Got really lightheaded, had a headache, felt like throwing up, but I felt really good when I finished. At some point along the way, I realized that I hadn't done, I don't think, a single burpee since last year on 420. So I really started to feel this in my lower back and my shoulders especially. The whole thing took a little over an hour, and while I was glad to be done, I ended up being really, really sore for the rest of the week and wasn't really able to do much at all. As you can see here, this is how my form was degrading as the hour dragged on. My legs and then later my lats and shoulders were just super sore, and up until the time we left Kentucky, I was hardly even able to raise my arms above my head. So it kind of put a damper on any future workouts I had hopes of doing. But I still had a good trip. I was able to keep up with my stretching. I think I'm making some flexibility on my hamstring stretch especially, and I'm thinking of doing a progress video at some point once I get that a little bit more flat laying down on my leg. I ended up doing some jumping training also, just really light work. Again, I was pretty sore, but I'm starting to dial in on a couple form things. One thing I'm noticing is that if I don't really focus on it, I land stiff-legged, and I think that I get more height when I actually focus on absorbing the landing a little bit more into my knees. I just watched a video of Isaiah Rivera doing some jump form technique stuff, and so I think I'm going to try that out in the coming week. I'm also planning on doing a retest of my vertical here soon to see how much progress I've made so far. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.